everyone, thank you so much for joining me. So in today's video I'm going to talk about SPF, budget and affordable ones, that is. The best of the best. And I've got your attention. I would love it if you would join my community here, hit that button to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. I'm Lisa, a pro makeup artist of 15 years, and I show you everything beauty based here. So from hair to makeup to skincare, I keep things real and I'm always honest with you, and I'm gonna show you some cool, feminine, easy makeup looks and more. Shall we get to it? So everything in this video will be priced generally. If you have a good look online, you can always find a good offer somewhere. And so, you know, everything will be linked below, so check it out. First range I want to show you is Garnier Ambre Soleil. This is just the most wonderful, affordable. Some of these products tend to be under £10, which is bloody brilliant. So let's talk through each one and why I love them. So this one here is probably my most favourite to wear underneath makeup. It's a 40ml bottle. It's a really lightweight texture. And you'll notice that most of what I wear, and even in my professional makeup kit, which this lives actually, is an SPF 50 because I like to use a really high protection. And what I really love about all of this range actually is it also contains hyaluronic acid. So it really hydrates the skin. It doesn't dry the skin out, and equally it doesn't look greasy also. This is my favourite. And there's not a lot left. The next one I really enjoy is this Anti-Age Super UV. Don't love the name, however, we'll look beyond that. So this also has a hyaluronic in it. And I think this bottle is made out of a recycled plastic as well, which is amazing. Garnier, as a high street mass brand, doing amazing things at just SPF, continuing to make it really affordable and making those options really accessible as well. I really like this. Again, it's a non-greasy formula. It's a bit more hydrating than the previous one. It's just beautiful. And none of these as well give me any eye irritation, which is also another bonus. So when it comes to topping up SPF, a way I love to do it, let's say if you've got a full face of makeup on, is go in with a spray. This has got a really lightweight mist. And obviously you've got to do a good old spray, so I tend to hold my breath and then go for gold on the spray. And it doesn't leave any shine or anything, it's really comfortable. And all three formulas here work on every single skin tone. You'll be left with no white cast, no evidence that you're wearing SPF. And all these SPFs have very much moved on from that whole cricket player, greaseball vibe. So this is one I love, and it's super small, so you can just keep this in your handbag or whatever, the car, to just top up as you go. So this is the Avène SPF 50. I mean, you'll notice a lot of the products from this point onwards are all French pharmacy brands who really are the gold standard for any kind of skincare based product. Love Avène, and what their products are really good for is really sensitive skin types. That's always really at the forefront of their mind. This is an SPF that I really love to wear just on its own. Obviously it's got the 50, so it's a really high protection. And you'll notice that there's always a lot of wording that says it's water resistant. What's really important, and I'm sure you already know, just reapply your SPF once you're out of the water, because what happens when we sweat even, we are washing the product away essentially. So you always need to reapply, my friend. And never forget your hairline. And that's what I particularly love about the sprays. I can do down the old hairline so your scalp doesn't get burnt. I really like this one. I do tend to find this is on the a bit more on the emollient side, so makeup can sometimes slide on top of it. On this range, Roche-Posay are probably the most used SPF I have used in my adult life. I love the sun. And so I always am really mindful to be sensible and protect my skin as much as I can. So this one, the OG for me, the Anthelios range, I think this isn't actually the original one I looked to purchase. I think I bought this one by mistake. This is the Anti-Brilliance Anti-Shine. I do find this one leaves a little bit of a cast on the skin. I think I've just had their regular one before. I love La Roche-Posay again for the reason that they are. And I don't actually know if they sell this exact formula. I think it has been reformulated and it is a higher SPF from what I've seen. It's a 50. that's one I need to try basically. Yeah, it's a classic I've always used. And if you're wondering actually how to reapply, if you, let's say you don't have the budget to get a spray and a lotion, you can just apply your SPF in your hand and just pat it over your face, so you're not rubbing it in on and disturbing the makeup underneath. You can just sort of pat it on, which is a really good way of doing it. So try that out if you haven't already. But yeah, really love this one. And it's got that little ball in there, so you get a really good mixture of the product. Really good one. They also do them, like many of them now, based on your skin type. And on the spray, I love this one. This is one that also lives in my kit. I've got a jumbo one. This is an anti-shine one, so really good to go over your makeup, or if your skin's a little bit oily. Great as well if you know you're really thinning, because it will keep you, or no hair, because it will keep you all really protected, and it's so easy to apply. That's why I just love a spray. It's just so quick and convenient. So love that one. It's a great one for an oily skin type. This is probably the most expensive one out the range. I think this one ranges about £35, but you can find it on offer, and a bit less. Can find it on offer for quite a bit less. It's got hyaluronic acid within the formula, so that'll just ensure there's no moisture loss within the skin, and it's really plumping but not. It's really good for an oilier skin type because it's a gel texture, so it's very lightweight. It's not going to feel it heavy or sticky on the skin. Then there's our final one, the Glossier Invisible Shield Daily Sunscreen. This is an SPF 30. This is a really lovely one that works on all skin types, and what I love is that this is a clear formula. It feels like a lightweight gel skincare product. It acts beautifully underneath makeup, and it's super comfortable and lightweight, and it's got a really light fragrance. It's almost quite citrusy, but not in a harsh way. It's very gentle and just really refreshing. So that's one I love. So if you want to be one of the cool kids, it's £20, so still within budget. That's a good one to go for. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them there. So let me know, what SPF do you use? What's your favourite budget SPF to use, or any SPF to be honest? But let's face it, what's really important is whatever SPF you use, you've got to like it and you've got to use it every day consistently. So what's really important with SPF, if you're not sure on how much to put on, there's the whole 2-finger guideline where you apply it across 2 fingers, like a line against 2 fingers, and that's how much you should be applying just to your face alone. And the reasons why we really want to be wearing SPF is to protect your skin from sun damage, obviously the risks of skin cancer also. Whatever SPF you love to use, please just wear it every day and reapply it as well. I live in England, I wear an SPF every day. And that'll be my bare minimum basically of skincare that I do. If I'm having a day where I'm like, I really can't be bothered to put like 4 or 5 products on, my usual, I will just pop my SPF on, just because I know I've got some kind of level of skincare within it, and mainly I'm just protected because I want to keep this as fresh as possible. So let me know if you enjoyed this product roundup, and I'd love to hear about your faves too.